Every abandoned purchase represents a customer who was interested but never completed the journey. Pop-ups that appear at the wrong time can literally cost you sales. Visitors stop focusing on the product and start looking for ways to close the interruptions. Or leave the store altogether. A well-timed pop-up does the opposite. It appears when the customer actually needs it. When a visitor is about to leave, a small incentive can be enough to turn hesitation into action. Offering a discount coupon gives visitors one more reason to stay and complete their purchase. Let's see how it is built using Creative Popup. First, we need to create the discount coupon that will be used. Navigate to Catalog, then open the Discounts tab, where you can create and manage discount coupons for your store. On the Cart Rules tab, click Add New Cart Rule. You can now configure the settings on the Information, Conditions, and Actions tabs according to your own requirements. For this example, I'll only configure the settings that are necessary for this pop-up, starting with the name of the cart rule. Then enter the coupon code the customers will use to activate the discount. In this example, I'll use Welcome 10, but feel free to use any code that fits your store. I'll leave the Conditions tab unchanged for now, so let's move on to the Actions tab. Since I want to offer a percentage discount, I'll select the % option and set it to 10%. For this example, I want the coupon to apply to only one product, so I'll select the specific product option and choose the desired product from the list. Once everything is configured, don't forget to save the cart rule. Also, make sure to keep the coupon code because we'll need it later when creating the pop-up. Now let's move on to editing the pop-up itself. Navigate to Creative Popup and click on the Pop-ups tab. On the Pop-ups dashboard, click on Add New Pop-up. Add a name of your pop-up and create it. All pre-made pop-ups are fully customizable, allowing you to replace elements such as images, texts, or input fields easily. For this example, go to the Basic Pop-ups and import the Newsletter Image Top pop-up. Once the pop-up is imported, you'll automatically be taken to the Appearance tab. We'll come back to these settings later when positioning the pop-up on the screen. For now, go to the Live Editor tab, where you can edit the content of each page. This pop-up consists of 2 pages, displayed as tabs at the top of the Page Options panel. In this pop-up, the first page will display the actual offer and asks for the email address. The second page acts as a thank you page, where you can thank the user for subscribing. This is where we will add the discount coupon we created before. Now let's edit the first page. All our newsletter pop-ups use the PrestaShop newsletter subscription functionality. This means you only need to customize the content of the pop-up. To replace the image, scroll down to the Layers panel and select the image layer. Click on the image to open the File Manager, where you can upload or select your own image. I already uploaded mine, so I'll simply select and insert it. The image will instantly appear in the Live Editor. Now follow the configuration with the texts. Click on the first title on the canvas and you will see it automatically highlighted in the Layers panel. On the Content tab of the layer, you can enter your own text. Then select the second title directly from the canvas and update its text as well. As I mentioned, the email address field is already configured to be compatible with the native PrestaShop functionalities, so you don't have to modify the code. But if you'd like to customize the field label, you can do so by editing the placeholder text. In PrestaShop, newsletter subscribers are required to accept the GDPR consent checkbox before subscribing. We've already configured it as well, so you don't need to modify it. We've built the Sign Up button to automatically sync subscriptions with your PrestaShop store. Let's adjust its colors to match the design. Go to the Styles tab and click on the background. For a black color, drag the selector to the bottom, or you can manually add the hexacode of the color. For the text color, let's select white by dragging the selector to the top of the color scale. Now that the button matches our design, let's also change its text from the Content tab of the same layer. To change the button text, simply edit the value attribute of the field. Now that the content is finished, let's check the layout in the Live Editor. If you'd like to reposition an element, simply select it and use the arrow keys on your keyboard to move it around the canvas. By holding the Shift key while using the arrow keys, you can move the element in 10-pixel increments. You can also drag elements with your mouse. Holding the Shift key while dragging will help keep the layer aligned. We're now finished editing the first page of the pop-up. Let's move on to the second page, where we'll update the content and add the coupon code. The page already contains a thank you message, so I'll only modify the text below it. Now let's create the coupon code field. To do this, I'll simply right-click on the text layer I just edited and duplicate it. By holding down the Shift key while moving the layer, I can quickly position it in the desired location. Now let's enter the coupon code that we created earlier. To make it stand out and look more like a coupon, let's add some styling from the Styles tab. First, I will increase the font size and line height. Then I'll center the text, apply a bold font weight, and add some letter spacing. To further enhance the coupon look, I will add a dotted border around the code. You can do this from the Layout section by applying a 2-pixel dotted border to all 4 sides of the layer using CSS. This helps the element resemble a traditional coupon field. After applying the border, the coupon field appears slightly wider than the button below it, so let's make them consistent. I select the coupon layer and, in the Layout section, I reduce its width slightly, creating a more cohesive design. And finally, let's style the button the same way we did on the first page. I set the background color to black and the text color to white. And with that, the design is complete. Let's move to the Triggers tab, where we can define when the pop-up should appear. For this example, I'll select before leaving the page. This ensures that the pop-up is only displayed when a visitor is about to leave the shop. I also want the pop-up to be shown again in future visits, so I will disable the Prevent option and set the number of days to 0. This way, the pop-up can appear again after the visitor closes their browser and returns to the shop later. Let's move to the Targets tab, where we can define exactly where the pop-ups should appear. Creative Popup offers a wide range of targeting options, allowing you to display pop-ups based on languages, pages, customer groups, devices, and many other conditions. For this example, I will select only a single product page as the target and disable all other pages. This ensures that the pop-up is displayed only on the product we configured the coupon for. Now let's move to the Appearance tab to position the pop-up on the screen. For this example, I'll place the pop-up on the left side of the viewport. To create a smooth entrance effect, I'll set the opening transition to slide from left. I'll also set the closing transition to slide to left so the pop-up exits the screen in the same direction. By clicking the Live Preview button, you can preview and test the pop-up from the back office before activating it on your store. Let's also make the overlay color lighter behind the pop-up. Click on the black color and drag the selector to the top to choose white. Then reduce its opacity to create a soft, translucent background. This keeps the focus on the pop-up while still allowing the page behind it to remain visible. Once you're finished, don't forget to save your changes using the Save button at the bottom of the page. To activate the pop-up, simply use the toggle switch at the top of the editor. Alternatively, you can go back to the pop-up list and enable it there. And that's it. Your exit intent pop-up is now ready to engage visitors at the right moment, helping you grow your newsletter audience and increase conversions. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next tutorial. Subscribe for more features, guides, and PrestaShop tutorials, and explore the other videos on our channel.